Okay, so this is my first Mix It Up interview. The reason why I'm doing this is because I thought it'd be cool to see how everyone else is using Mix It Up. So it gives you an idea as to what you can do with your setup. So it's a great way to get new ideas on how else you can be using Mix It Up. Um, and also just to get an idea of what our issues are and what we would like more out of Mix It Up. So yeah, I think it'd be a great idea to interview other people using Mix It Up, and one of those people is Tobi of the channel Alejobia. Um, and yeah, she also streams with Alejo. So their channel name is a mix of Alejo and Tobi.
Yeah, that's
Um,
right.
yeah, and so I guess to start, we'll just start off with the background of your channel. So first of all, your your channel is one of the few channels that has like a lore, and the lore of, you can correct me if I get some of this wrong, but
Okay.
the lore of Alejobia is they are Alehobians from the planet Alejobia, and
Mhm.
they're streaming because they're observing us on our planet to learn more about our ways. Is that about right?
Yo, yeah, you got it. Absolutely.
Okay. And so as far as your streams go, my understanding is like you'll have a lot of like just chatting at first,
Mhm.
um, and then you'll go into gameplay. Is that right?
Usually, yeah,
Okay.
we kind of also sometimes just go with the flow of chat. So if we start a stream and there's people around and they want to chat, we'll stay and chat with them.
Mm.
If we start a stream and maybe there's not too many people around, we might just go right into playing the game, and
Okay.
then things might change because more people show up later and we'll start chatting instead. So we just kind of go with whatever happens.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So if there's more chatting, then you'll just keep going with just chatting. But if there's not so much chatting, then you'll go into the game.
Yeah, yeah, we might depend. We just kind of go with the flow of it. Like on Wednesdays usually, we play like American Truck Simulator right now,
Okay. Yeah.
and sometimes like this week we didn't even make it to the game. We just kept talking, everyone came in, we just
Okay.
had a good time and it just kept
Yeah.
going,
Yeah.
so we didn't make it there.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, those are fun days too. Like I love it when it just happens and everyone tells us stuff and we have a
Yeah.
good time. So yeah, it's good, it's good.
Mm-hmm. And do you remember how you found Mix It Up?
I don't I want to say
Mm-hmm.
another streamer friend
Mm-hmm.
named Deja D. I know he uses it,
Mm-hmm.
and I know it I was always looking for something that just had more functionality than Stream Elements or
Mm-hmm.
Streamlabs and stuff like that. And then I found Wisebot, which is
Mm-hmm.
really good.
Yeah.
It had more stuff to it, but I was like, there's still more I want to do.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't remember the exact way or whatever, but I remember that DJD he has it, he used it, and it might have been through him that I found it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, oh my God. I was amazed at like
Yeah, yeah.
what is possible with this program.
Okay, so what was it that you wanted to do with Stream Elements and WiseBot that you feel like you were not able to?
Um, so I think one of the things is we have a command called score. So it's like for our test subjects, the
Mm,
chat
mm-hmm.
to, do it and they get the random score. And so for some of them, I wanted it to like whatever score they got, that it would have the bot would like say a little message or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So if they get 69, obviously it goes nice. The bot goes nice
Yeah, yeah,
or something like that, right? So
yeah.
I don't think I could really do that. Definitely not with although there might have been. I don't remember. But not in the way I wanted it to, because you can then also put like a picture that could come up or something like that. So I
Mm-hmm.
just wanted to be able to do more with it than that. Like Wisebot though, Wisebot is pretty good. I found that, you know, actually, this is one thing I wanted to ask you about at some point.
Okay, you ask me
But
now. Yeah.
Wisebot has this thing where if you say like someone types a word
Mm-hmm.
in chat, it will like you can make it say whatever or do whatever.
Sure.
Like say put something in chat.
Yeah.
I didn't know how to do that with Mix It Up, but I would like that to happen because
Okay.
oh no,
Um.
yeah, yeah, I want that to happen because I have it with crime, in Wisebot, but I wanted to put it into Mix It Up and like so I could do more with it.
So let's talk about that right now. So
Okay.
the way you would do that, and for anyone who's watching or listening, you maybe want to look at your Mix It Up while we're talking about this.
Hmm.
But basically, so you click on the menu in the top left, you go to events, then you go to general, and then under general, there's an event called chat message received. Then
Uh, is it generic or
here, let me double check real quick. Um,
I'm just
okay,
not reading?
menu events. Go to. Oh no, sorry, my bad. It's chat actually. It's chat. Um,
Chat. Okay.
yeah, yeah. So yeah, chat message received. Then you'll make a conditional. Um, and then on the left side you'll put $ message equals the word, and whenever that word occurs, then you make that thing happen.
Ah, there we go.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I like that. Okay, so first value, which is the word,
So
uh,
yeah, $
the
message.
the left side.
Yeah,
Okay,
left.
and
Yeah,
then
and then right side will be what you're expecting that message to be.
okay,
And
okay.
you could either make it equal that message or make it so that the message contains that word.
Yes, contains.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And then if it contains that word, then do this thing.
Ah, that's it. That's it. Okay, perfect. I'm gonna have a fun time with that. I love it. I can't
Okay.
wait. That's
Um
so good.
okay, so you had this thing where if they got a certain score, it would give like a feedback message or something, or like
Yes.
mhm,
Yes. And so like yeah, like 69 it does that. There
mhm,
was a time there's a little bit where we were like doing like a little giveaway or something like that.
mhm,
And if they got like a certain number, like my favorite number is 25. So
mhm.
if they got like a 25
Yeah.
as their score, it would say a message and they I think at the time they got like a free sub.
Oh, okay, nice.
So, yeah, yeah, so that was so I wanted some kind of message to
Mm,
show that, "Hey, this happened,"
mhm, mhm.
and, so that it's that kinda thing, like, I wanted for, like, kinda those little things that are just
Yeah.
a little extra fun, you know?
Mhm.
So
And
that's what I wanted to do.
just dig a little more into that.
Mhm.
How would they get scored? Is it just like a random number that pops out, or like, um, how are they?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
I did it with actually, it draws it from a notepad. And
Hmm.
I just list out all the numbers in there. I'm gonna tell
Oh.
you a couple secrets. So they're all in there, and the numbers are in there randomly. I didn't even put them in order. They're in there randomly between 1 and 100, and then I think
Hmm.
100 I might have put in there like 2 or 3 times just to kind of like help out chat so that
Yeah.
they could get it because when they get 100% they get a bean. We'll eat a bean boozle, right?
Hmm.
And
Hmm.
then I put in a little thing now so that we get an alert even if we're playing a game and we're not
Hmm.
looking at chat
Hmm.
to say, "Oh, hey, this person got 100%."
Right.
A video plays of us eating a bean so people
Hmm.
know, "Hey, this is what's going to happen now. You're about to see this happen in real time
Yeah.
of us eating a bean." And then also so like yeah, if we're playing a game like
Hmm.
Fortnite or Helldivers where we're
Hmm.
not looking at the chat the whole time,
Right.
we can still know that that happened
Right.
and take a quick look and see who did it, who got the 100%, right? So that's what I like
Can
about it for
I
sure.
uh can I tell you an alternative to that that you may or may not be aware of?
Absolutely, please.
Okay. So, Mix It Up has a built-in special identifier called
Mhm,
random number. Um,
mhm,
and you can set that to whatever number you want. You can set it to 10,000 if you want to.
mhm,
Or you can set it to $random number 100. And every time that variable is like triggered, it'll give you a
mhm.
random number between 1 and 100. Um,
Okay,
yeah.
that's good.
So,
Because sometimes chat, they get like the same number 3 times in a row, and they're like, "This is rigged," and I'm like, No, I don't know why that happened. So
well,
I was never sure if it was
mhm.
just the way it was laid out or if it's just literally random like that.
So I don't think using the variable would change that, but it at least gives you less to manage, because
Yes.
instead of having like every number in a file, you can, well, depending on the depending how specific you are with your file, you can do away with the file and just use that special
Mhm.
identifier. But I know you said you have also a couple instances of 100, so I'm not sure how you'd like manage that.
I
Um,
mean, I just put it in there so they have a greater chance of
mhm.
getting 100.
But I guess what you
So,
could do is, if you do random number 1 to 100, you could just give them more numbers, that if they get these other numbers, that same outcome also happens. So instead of 100 getting you a bean, you could say 97 to 100 gets you a bean.
okay, okay, okay. I
Hmm.
see what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
We can look into that. We can look
Yeah.
into that. Maybe like 99. I also thought it would be fun if they got like 1% because that was also
Yeah.
usually a hard one to
Yeah.
come
Yeah.
by. So if they get 1%, they get something too.
Hmm.
So yeah, okay. Because I didn't really like the idea of having to use the notepad and having to
Mm-hmm.
have this file to like,
Right. Yeah.
sort it out. I was like, I want it all to be contained within Mix It Up. And I was like,
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
sure there is a way to do that.
Hmm.
I just don't know what it is. So thank you.
Okay. And also, I think it's really important to know how to access the documentation. Do you know how to do that?
For Mix It Up itself.
Yeah.
Um, a lot of times when I'm like setting up a command
Mm-hmm.
and let me just do something here. Yeah. So if I'm setting up a command, it has that little link for the special
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
identifiers.
yeah, yeah.
So I will just click on that and I will go through it to see if I can find what I
Okay,
want.
nice, nice. Yeah,
Yeah, and then but a lot of times I don't always understand what
yeah.
I'm
Okay,
like reading or like how to
okay,
use it.
okay.
So
Mm-hmm.
that's another thing I kind of struggle with,
I
but
see.
I
Okay.
know that it's there for me to use it
Yeah.
and try and figure it
Gotcha,
out.
gotcha. Okay, okay. Um, okay, so when you started using Mix It Up, like what was the first do you remember the first like things you started like, using it for?
I really wanted it for that first, second, third command.
Ah, okay.
That's what I really wanted it for.
Mm-hmm.
So that was one of the first things I tried to set up,
Mm-hmm.
and it took me a long time
Yeah.
to figure out like how to do it. I was searching on YouTube,
Mm-hmm.
Mix It Up on Google, everything like, and I didn't know how to word it as like
Mm-hmm.
first, second, third. Like, how do I write this command? Like, what do people even call this command in
Right.
general for me to try and
Yeah.
find it?
Mm-hmm.
And that really isn't even a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and eventually I found this one guy who was Mix It Up ambassador, I guess, or at least he
Oh,
worked
okay.
with them or
Yeah, yeah.
something. And then
Mm-hmm.
he had an actual like tutorial on how to do it. And so I
Nice,
just
nice.
followed
Okay.
that and I was like,
Yeah.
oh, thank God. So yeah, that was what I wanted for. I wanted to be something like that. And then lately I've been thinking, now it's time to add some videos. So Alejo and I the other day were looking at some he picked out some like funny memes or something like that
Mm-hmm.
for
Mm-hmm.
that can play whenever people redeem it. So we can say, oh, hey, this person got first. We can hear it. Another like sound thing in case we're not looking.
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
Be like, hey, this person just got first. Someone just got first. Someone just got second.
Mm-hmm.
And then we can take a look and all that kind of stuff. And something fun for chat too. That when this happens, hey, this comes up. So
Right, right, right.
that's fun too.
Um, yeah, you're the second person I heard wanted a like a first, second, and third command. And I think it was because of you that like tried to look at it myself. Let's see if I can make one.
Hmm.
And yeah, I was able to. I have the first, second, third command also now.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And like there's the other one came with like a whole bunch of stuff for adding it, like if someone misses it,
Mm-hmm.
or like if we didn't have Mix It Up open at the time to add one in and to -1 and then like top 10 who has the most and all that kind of stuff. Although I will admit I don't really understand that part and I don't think
Mm-hmm.
the adding works.
Right.
Or at least I'm not doing it properly. But
Oh, sorry.
yeah, like
Adding
all that kind of stuff is good.
for adding what?
Adding a first, second, or third, like, to the counter, because
Oh, okay.
sometimes we didn't have Mix It Up open in time, like, we just forgot to open it before we started
Oh,
streaming,
I see.
and then someone clicks first, and then it doesn't count towards their total,
Mm.
because at least for us, on our stream, like, when someone gets, like, 15 firsts,
Mm-hmm.
their first 15 times, they redeem it 15 times, they get an entrance in the channel,
Oh,
which
okay,
I
that's
also do
cool.
through Mix It Up.
Yeah.
So it's kind of important to keep track of it
Right,
properly,
right,
and
right, right.
I just couldn't I just didn't think I was doing it very right.
I
So
see. Okay.
I was doing it right. So now we just remember like we just know that hey, we missed it this one time. So,
Hmm.
if it says this person has 14, then they actually have 15. So,
Okay, so couple questions. Okay, so
mhm.
first of all, when you were trying to keep track of how many firsts someone has, were you using a counter or currency?
Ooh, I think in the tutorial, I am pretty sure it's currency.
Okay, yeah, yeah.
I think it's a
Because
currency.
whenever you make the currency, it by default asks you if you want to make these other commands, and one of them is a way to check how many of that currency you have. And so if you called your
Yeah.
currency first, then if they redeem first, it should tell them whoever's using that command how many firsts they have, or seconds, or first.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes. You're right because there are a whole bunch of like extra commands in there that
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I know for sure I did not set these up. So yes, I
Yeah,
just
yeah.
looked at it and it is currency
Mm-hmm.
that I
Okay.
set them up
Yeah,
as.
yeah. There's something else I want to tell you. Oh, one more thing I want to tell you.
Okay.
Is that there is an wait. Do you use Streamlabs or OBS?
OBS.
OBS. Okay.
Mhm.
So yeah, there is a script for OBS, and you can make it so that whenever you open OBS, it opens these other programs as well.
Okay.
And when you close OBS, it also closes those programs. And so it's called Auto Starter. And basically, you can make it so that when you open OBS, it automatically opens Mix It Up. And when you close OBS, it also
Oh,
closes Mix It Up.
okay. That would
Yeah,
be
yeah.
good.
Mm-hmm.
That would be I just I could have embarrassed myself here, but I just figured out like maybe a week or a couple weeks ago that
Mm-hmm.
you can have it that when you open Mix It Up, it'll just automatically open one of your accounts because have a bot account in there as
Right,
well.
right. Yeah,
So I just realized you can like automatically set it because
yeah.
that was
Mm-hmm.
the thing is that we'd open it, but then you get go do something else and you didn't realize you didn't actually click on, oh hey, we want to open Alejobia and not the
Mm-hmm.
bot one. So now
Yeah.
it just opens like when we click it, which is good. And then now if we can get it that when OBS opens, that also open, that's even better. Like
Yeah, yeah,
that's perfect. So
yeah.
yeah, you're gonna need to give me that for sure.
Yeah. And how long have you been using Mix It Up for at this point?
Oh, ooh. Um, I don't know, but at least let's see, we've been streaming for almost 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
So two, maybe two. I
Okay.
didn't find it right away at
Mm-hmm.
all. And I mean, I still feel like I am barely even using this thing to any kind of
Mm-hmm.
potential that it has. Like I feel like there's just so much more I can do with it. And I've barely scratched the surface of what it can do.
Um, Now we've already talked about a few like unique things that you use it for. Is there anything else that you want to mention that you think would be like unique with your stream that you use it for?
Um I like I said, when people get 15 firsts,
Mm-hmm.
they get an entrance.
Okay. Okay.
So I set that up. Wait, did I set those up as commands? I set those up as commands though.
Okay.
I didn't want it to be the first time they chatted in
Mm-hmm.
stream because I know there's something in Mix It Up for that, which I do have set up. The
Right.
first time someone chats, the bot will say hello to them,
Mm-hmm.
like
Mm-hmm.
welcome to the transmission, and they'll
Right.
put their
Yeah. Yeah.
name.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so I wanted it to be something that they had under their own control.
Right. Okay.
Let's see, something else. I don't think very like Mix It Up specific
Okay.
yet.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I mean is that I know that there's more. I mostly just set up kind of commands and then because of Mix It Up has the functionality to also
Hmm.
add videos and stuff like that. Like I could say the most recent thing I've done
Mm-hmm.
on the channel is we have like lose the glasses redeem, right?
Right.
So I recently put in video that plays like it's like in sync when they're talking
Hmm.
about you're just too blind to see, so that
Right.
that part of the song will play and then a timer will come up 10 seconds later
Nice.
so that
Okay.
if I'm in the middle of the game I have time to take my glasses off and then the timer starts. And what I just realized I need to do is put something to let me know when the timer finishes so I can put my glasses back on.
Yeah, like a sound cue or
But e
something, like a
exactly,
yeah,
exactly. So, like, there's that kinda I just like the more it, like, enhances like, you can do a command, but then you can do so much more with
yeah.
the command than
Mhm.
just having the command,
Yeah.
So I just like the more that it adds to it.
Um, Also, is there anything that you wanna make with stream, but you just feel like you don't have the knowledge or experience to make it?
Yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Like
I
mhm.
look at Mixup, like, honestly, anytime you hold on, sorry, my dog.
Okay,
Nova,
yeah, sure.
Nova, please, please. Can you hear him, Gold?
No, I can't.
Growling? Okay, that's good at least.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my goodness. Um, yeah, so anything in Mix It Up that you have made and showed it to me, like when you show it to me, I
Mhm.
understand
Yeah.
what it is. I'm like, okay,
Mhm.
that makes sense. Of course, you would go and get a conditional and you would do these kinds of things.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
if it's just really hard for me
Mhm, mhm.
to set it up myself.
Okay.
And if I can add my own little personal thing here, when I was in high school, I did a programming course,
Mhm.
like class, and again, I could look at the code that people wrote and it'd be like, "Okay, I get it. I
Yeah.
understand it. I just can't produce it myself. I don't know what it is that is so hard, but I just couldn't make it myself." So that's the thing I have with Mix It Up is like a basic
Hmm.
command. I can understand that.
Mhm.
To do something a little more complicated, at least it feels complicated to me, like you did with the bean stuff.
Right.
That is I get it when I see it. I just wouldn't have got there on my own.
Mm. So what would help you understand how to use things and mix it up, you think?
Um
Like what if the documentation had some basic examples?
Yeah, that might help.
Mhm.
And like, okay, so you're gonna talk about conditionals. Okay, so what and it but it also seems kind of tedious to be like, okay, so this is the conditional and these are the different options within the conditional
Mhm.
and this is what you can do with them. Like I feel like obviously you couldn't go through every single one of something like that because there's
Right.
just so many and to go through it
Yeah, just like
is a lot,
a
but like
single
something to kind
example.
of yeah, yeah, an example of, "Hey, this is what you can do with this.
Mhm.
This is how this works."
Yeah.
And then,
Um
even uh-huh.
Wait, oh, yeah, also I'm gonna look at their documentation right now just to verify
Mhm.
to see if they have any like
Anything like that
examples.
already?
Yeah, so if I type in conditional, let's see, conditional action. Okay. Yeah, so they don't actually provide an example. What they do is they show you an empty conditional at this time,
Mhm.
and they tell you what all of these symbols mean, but they don't actually show you that like in practice, like in an actual example.
Mhm.
So I think that would be
Yeah.
helpful is if for those of you who are not like if you're not sure how to use this, you can see the example, be like, okay, cool, that's how I use it. So yeah, I think that would be helpful for sure.
Yes. Yeah, no, like for me, an example of
Mm-hmm.
how is really good. And that's why I like the tutorials because they at least show you how it is. And then from there I can kind of get some ideas of like, oh, maybe I can do this and maybe I can kind of tweak this a bit,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So it's like I just need something to kind of start with
Right.
and then I might be able to kind of go from there.
Right. 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 Um, I was gonna go into like challenges and issues, but I think we've already kind of talked about that as far as just understanding how things work. Uh,
Mhm.
do you have any, do you think issues with Mix It Up?
I think one of the big things is the way it's like set up, the way it's laid out, the visual
Mm-hmm.
UI, I don't know what you call it, but like the interface of it is
Sure.
kind of like meh, it's meh, I
Wait,
don't
when
know.
you say meh, is it because it just doesn't look nice, or is it like is
It
your
I mean,
mm-hmm.
it doesn't look nice. It's not bad, but it's
Mm-hmm.
not yeah, it's not anything like great,
Yeah.
but it doesn't feel intuitive to know, what this stuff is. Um
Can you give me an example?
I like in the menu along the side and it
Mm-hmm.
says like, you know, I don't know, channel
Mm-hmm.
or timers. I cannot figure out timer. I cannot figure out timers and mix it up to save my life.
Okay,
And there's
so
nothing in it that, like, it just doesn't
yeah,
feel like it
yeah,
helps
okay.
you understand what's going on,
So
with it.
I have a really simple idea that I think would be helpful. Okay, so you know how on some applications or some websites there will be a little question mark next to the
Mhm.
thing, and you hover above it, and it'll tell you explain like what it does.
Yes. Yes. I
So I
was
think
literally just thinking that.
yeah, I think that would be really helpful, like for all of
Yeah.
these things. Like if I go to users, community commands, um, like click on the question mark, what does that do? Oh, I
Yes.
see. I see. Click on the question mark, then it opens up the documentation. Well, that's cool, but that also navigates you away from the application. So if there was a way just to hover like a small description when you
Yes.
put your mouse over question mark, that would be cool, I think.
Yes. I think so. I
Yeah.
think so.
Mm-hmm.
Because some of them I just don't know. And actually, I didn't realize I should have realized that's what that question mark was for.
Mm-hmm.
But I've never really thought about clicking on that before. I only ever click when I see the special identifiers because usually
Right.
that's what I'm looking for. But I didn't think about what that was actually. But yes, like something like if you're moving over these to say action groups, I don't know, like you just open it and you see action groups. You're like, what does that mean?
Right.
What is that? Like there's nothing else in streaming that says action groups. I don't know if that's something in programming, so maybe a programmer would know what that means, but like it's like what does that mean? What does that mean? What can you do with this,
Yeah,
you know?
so
So,
yeah, I tried clicking it. It does explain what it does, but yeah, again, there's no example to show you like how to actually use it. It just literally shows you a blank action group screen, which if you've never made something in action group before, that doesn't really tell you anything. That just shows you what you've already
yeah.
seen. Um,
Yeah.
so
I mean, now that now that I think about it a little bit, it
mm-hmm,
might be something. It's kind of makes me think of something similar, like on the Stream Deck, how you
mm-hmm,
can kind of set up one button and it kind of does a bunch of different things. Because I think
mm-hmm.
Stream Stream Deck has something kind of like that that you can use. So it makes me think it's kind of something like that. But at the same time, I'm like, I just
Yeah,
don't
you
understand how
wouldn't
to
know
use it.
without using it, but basically, we can talk about it now since we're talking about it. But
Hmm.
with an action group, what I use it for is like you put a bunch of commands inside an action group, and so
Hmm.
for example, whenever someone says a certain word, it'll trigger a sound related to that word. Um,
Oh, your gold one.
well, so I only have one for that, and I was trying not to say it, but basically, if someone says "dick" in my channel, I have I have multiple sounds that go off for that,
Okay. Okay.
but it only triggers one of them. So
See, and that's another thing I like about mix up is you can put multiple things that could happen, right?
yeah.
Like on my personal channel, when someone, I think you helped me with this as well,
Mm-hmm.
is like when someone does the welcome in command,
Mm-hmm.
like it won't just say the same thing every time. Like it
Right.
has like 10 different alternatives
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
of what someone can pick. And I like that. I like that it kind of adds some variety to it and
Yeah.
that people who come in regularly, maybe it will take a while before they see all the possibilities that are
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
in that and I like that. I like that there's something kind of different or fresh
Right.
and then you can update it or you can add more or change
Yeah.
them out and stuff. I really really like that.
Mm-hmm. And also going back for a second, I was thinking about the question mark. Um, it's good that it's there, but what I think to me is not helpful is its location because
Mhm.
although it that question mark is directly related to whatever thing you've clicked on and mix it up, it is very far from that word. Because if you're looking at it, the question mark is on the very right side of the application,
Yes.
and action groups, for example, is in the middle. And I think for every title that's in the center, that question mark should be right next to it. So
Mhm.
it gives you the idea immediately, like, okay, I don't know what this does. Let me click on this question mark and see what it does. Um, so I think that
That's
would
true.
be an easy way. If you're not gonna make a question mark that hovers, then at least put the question mark next to the title.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can agree because I would have thought it was something to do because because it has the setting wheels right there
Yeah.
here. I thought it might have something more to do with that. Like, I mean, I just didn't really ever think about what it was.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, but yeah, I wouldn't have thought necessarily that it's gonna tell me, oh, this is about action groups.
Like
I thought it might
maybe it
have
gives
something
you
more to
like
do with
system
settings.
info or something about Mix It Up or something or
Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So yeah, there's definitely a few
Hmm.
things they can do, but I think just the way it's laid out is kind of weird. I would like it if these stuff in the menu were maybe in alphabetical order. Like,
Oh, that's a
I,
good point. That's a good point actually.
yeah,
Yeah,
I'm like
yeah.
trying to find something, and I'm like, where is it? What is this?
Yeah, this is
Like,
not any
I don't
particular, at least to us, it's not in any like particular order.
no, no. I mean,
Yeah.
maybe it is a kind of in an order of importance, which I could kind of see, but like,
Yeah, it's not obvious from a
I
user's perspective, like what order
yeah.
it's in. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
would
that's a
love
good
this to
point.
at least be in alphabetical order or something like that. And then, um, yeah, just I don't know, something within itself maybe, yeah, that
Mm-hmm.
shows you how to do it. Like, so a lot of
Um,
times with like Streamlabs, they have
mm-hmm.
videos
Mm-hmm.
that show you, oh, hey, this is how you use this widget
Mm-hmm.
and all that
Mm-hmm.
kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Mm-hmm.
right there if you need it, you know? So,
And yeah, I had a couple more ideas about this just now. So, yeah, being able to put in alphabetical order would be nice. Also, being able to choose yourself what order everything is in would be nice.
oh, yes,
Yeah.
yes, that too.
Whether that means you drag and drop it or you have like different filters you can choose that decides how it's sorted. Um, but yeah, being able to just drag things by the priority that you care about would be nice.
Yes.
And something else is that there are a lot of items in this list of menu items on the left side. So it'd be nice if they could put them in some like relevant groups or something. Like even
Hmm.
if like, you've got multiple things for Twitch, you could make a Twitch group and put your Twitch channel points, Twitch bits in there. Um,
Yes.
that's like a quick example, I guess. But yeah, being able to group things so you have less to look at, and you can find things faster because they're in categories.
Yes, yes. I can fully agree with that.
Yeah,
Oh, something I I wanted to ask you as well. I was trying to
yeah.
use the music player.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't.
Okay, yeah, we can talk about that real quick. So,
Because I wanted it to like continue what was it? Was I trying to get it to continuously play songs?
mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
Like loop them, like if it gets to the end of the playlist, it doesn't just stop.
mm-hmm.
Um, and I don't know if there was something in there I needed to do to fix that. And then I also wanted to figure out how to, because the reason I wanted to put it in Mix It Up because I thought I could then put the name of the song that was playing somewhere.
There
So
is
I can.
definitely I did see a either an overlay widget or a community command to do that.
Oh, okay, okay.
Um,
So it's not necessarily a like Mix It Up made it itself. It's like one of the
mhm.
user generated ones.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, so I'm looking at the music player action right now. Not the section, but the like an action. And
Hmm.
I don't actually see an option to repeat the current song. So what I see is like play, pause, play specific song, pause, stop, next, previous, change volume, change folder. I don't see a
Yes.
repeat option.
Yeah.
If I go to music player, does it have the option over there? To my knowledge, it does not. So yeah, actually, that'd be a question for Mix It Up. Like, hey, are you guys ever gonna
Yeah.
add a repeat option? Um,
Yeah. Repeat a loop,
yeah,
something like random. Does it have a random? Like, does it play
like oh,
specific
like a
song? But
shuffle.
like just yeah,
Well, I
yeah.
I think whenever you load the folder, it randomizes the songs.
Okay, okay.
So what you could do, I haven't tried this, so this is just theoretical, but I think what you
Hmm.
could do is you could make an action where you change the folder, but you set it to the exact same folder you're already on, and maybe that'll
And then it just
reset it.
restarts it.
Yeah, yeah.
Ah. But see, like now you say that, how do I do that? Like how do I understand what you're saying and you say make an action. So I'm like, is this an action group? Is this a command? How do I make
Yeah,
this?
so you'll
I
definitely
don't know.
you'll try to add it in a command. Just change folder, then put the file path.
Because I don't want to have my own input. Like I don't want to have to be paying attention to this. I just want it to do this while
Yeah.
my stream is going, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
Because
So I
I'm
think
not always paying
you'll,
attention to that.
yeah, you'll just, my understanding is you just enter it in once, and then whenever you run that command, then it'll shuffle. But I think you've given me an idea for a video to work on, so
Mhm.
I'll try it and I'll see if it works. If it does, then I'll make a video on it.
That would be so good
Mhm.
because I really like want to limit the number of programs I have open. That
Right.
is actually honestly one of the reasons I wanted to use Mix It Up as well
Yeah.
because I didn't want, I have some commands pulling from Wisebot,
Hmm.
some pulling from
Right.
Stream
You want to
Elements and all that.
consolidate
I
it.
wanted all of it. Yeah, I wanted all of it in one place
Hmm.
that
Hmm.
I could control
Yeah.
and, I know where everything is.
Right. Yeah.
And so like to me that's really important. Like if I can not have my music player open while I'm streaming,
Right.
that would be great.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So
Okay. Cool. Well.
mhm.
Yeah. It was good to talk with you about why you started using Mix It Up and what you use it for now. And yeah, definitely go check out Toby and Alejo on twitch.tv/Alejobia. They love to
Thank
talk with their
you.
chat, and they play a lot of cool games. Like right now, you're playing Helldivers. You're playing Trucks Simulator,
American Truck Simulator,
American Truck
yeah.
Simulator. Sometimes you like to play Genshin.
Genshin,
Yeah,
Fortnite. Although we're just really stuck on Helldivers right now. We just
yeah,
love that game.
yeah,
So
yeah,
good.
yeah. Okay, well, yeah. Thank you for interviewing with me.
All right, no worries. Thanks, Gold.